welcome back to Lesson 8 of Po Actual Speaking. Welcome aboard. My name is Jennifer Clyde. Let's get straight to the topic. Today we are going to be talking about shopping. So do you like to shop or do you hate shopping? Statistically, for most women, shopping is more of a social event, whereas for men, it's more of a mission. It's like going to war. Anyhow, whether you like it or not, that is today's topic, so let's begin talking about shopping today. All right, everyone, welcome back once again. Now we are ready to get started with our warm-up segment. As I mentioned, whether shopping to you is a mission, whether it's like going to war, or whether you love to shop and it feels more of a social event, let's think about that and brainstorm with some cues. Here we go with the 5 W's and how. Now always remember to try to apply the 5 W's and how no matter what you'll be talking about. Let's begin with the first W, which is who. Now simply put, quickly, who do you go with? Do you go alone? Do you go with close friends or a close friend? I think usually a lot of girls like to go shopping with friends, but men like to go alone. Do you go shopping with your family? Okay, think about that, brainstorm quickly. And the second W is what? What do you buy? What do you go shopping for? Now, what do you buy? Apparel is another word for clothing, clothes, apparel, apparel. Do you go grocery shopping? Do you go buy groceries? Also to buy household items such as, I guess, desks or even beds, towels, linen. Those are all household items, including heaters as well. What about electronics? Do you go to shop for electronics? I guess men could go shop for electronics. Or do you go shopping for office supplies? If you need paper, staplers, you can go shopping for office supplies. What else? Now what? Let's take a look at a whole bunch of things very, very quickly. Means of transport, meaning how do you go shopping? What kind of transportation do you make use of? Do you take a bus? Do you drive there? Do you take the subway? So think about that. What about form of payment? You could also talk about how you pay for things when you go shopping. You may use a debit card, a credit card, or you may pay in cash, right? So think about that. What about the factors? What factors influence your choice of products? Let's look at these. Price, is brand important? Is quality important? Is friends' opinion important? It is to me, I think to most girls. What about advertisements? Are advertisements important? Packaging, special offers, meaning special sales, for example. Get one, buy two, get one free. Those are special offers. Salesperson's opinion. Now, a lot of people say that salesperson's opinions are important too. They talk you into buying things, so you can talk about that. What about customer ratings and reviews? You may check out the customer reviews and ratings on the internet, for example, and then choose to buy a product or choose not to buy a product. All right, let's move on to our next W, which is when. When do you go shopping? Do you go on weekdays? Do you go on the weekends? Oh, well, during the early hours, late hours, or when you have free time. When there are clearance sales or clearances. A clearance sale is basically when a store, they sell their products at very low prices, at reduced prices to get rid of everything, usually at the end of one season, in order for them to have more room for new collections or new products to fill their store. So clearance sales are very big sales, okay? What about season sales? You can go shopping during season sales, excuse me. It's winter and then spring comes, so often department stores or shops have season sales. When seasons change, do you go shopping? Maybe, I guess, to redecorate your home, you need new curtains, you need new bedding. Then you can, of course, go shopping because the season has changed, okay? What about when there is a new collection out? Yeah, and you want to go shopping? That's when you can go. Or when you travel. A lot of people, they actually shop a lot when they travel. They travel to some countries, especially just to shop. So you can talk about shopping when you travel. Let's move on to where. Now, online versus bricks and mortar. Just keep this in mind. Online, it's very easy, okay? We often shop online at online shopping malls. And bricks and mortar, it's basically, we're talking about establishments, businesses that are actually buildings or facilities versus online, okay? So we're talking about actual shops versus online shops. For example, online-wise, you may shop with your mobile phones, right? Or you may online shop at online shopping malls or shops. What about social commerce sites? A lot of people do this these days. They compare, they check out the ratings, and they purchase products. What about, let's take a look at bricks and mortar, department stores, outlets, malls, discount stores, traditional markets such as Dongdaemun or Namdaemun, they are traditional markets, boutiques, supermarkets, small shops or local shops, meaning shops within your neighborhood or close by, and overseas. Once again, you may travel and you may go overseas to do some shopping. All right, let's take a look at some more. Why do you shop? Well, because there is a special occasion. So special occasions to buy gifts. Some people shop when they're under stress, right? They can't handle it, and this is a great way to relieve stress, to go shopping. I sometimes do that too. Okay, because you're under stress, you can go shopping. What about when you feel down, when you feel depressed? You want to go shopping. A lot of girls shop and they feel much better. And when you lose or gain weight, that's right, you need new clothes, right? So you may go shopping because you gained weight or lost weight. Okay, let's move on to our next part, which is how. We're done with the 5 W's. We're now on to how. So, how much do you spend on shopping a month? You can talk about that, right? A week, maybe in 6 months, a year. So, how much money do you spend on shopping? Now, how do you shop? Do you compare prices? Do you browse or window shop? Browse means to look around. You're not necessarily buying anything, but you walk into a shop and you look around. That means to browse. And another word for browse is window shop. Window shopping is also not purchasing anything, but you're looking around. You're browsing around. Keep in mind, just in case you're not aware of this, it's not eye shopping, it's window shopping. Remember that, all right? Okay, moving on. How do you purchase things, especially clothes? Do you try it on in the fitting room or changing room? Do you bargain, okay? Ask for lower prices, for discounts, or do you haggle? Haggling is very similar to bargaining. Bargaining is asking for maybe a slightly reduced price, but haggling is like arguing. Oh no, I can't buy this if you don't give me a 10% discount. 10%? No, give me 30% discount. So you're kind of arguing with them to get a low price. So do you haggle or bargain? Do you go all out? Go all out means to complete something. Okay, do it all the way. So when you go shopping, do you go all out? Meaning you buy everything you want for a very, very long time. You go all out. And also a shopping spree is, I guess, a shopping habit as well. People go on a shopping spree, which means you buy a lot of things. You usually buy expensive things. You buy everything you can get your hands on, and you spend lots of money. That is going on a shopping spree. I think a lot of women go on a shopping spree when they are under a lot of stress. Okay, we've taken a look at the 5 W's and the how. So we're now going to take you to our next segment. Stick around. Don't go anywhere.
So Rachel, are you a shopaholic?
Am I a shopaholic? I'll have to admit, I am a shopaholic. I love shopping. And usually when I go out to shop, I put a huge dent in my pocket. But the good news is, I'm also a bargain shopper.
Really?
I love sales. I really do, because I almost feel that it's not fair to pay the whole price for something. So I really like to look at things on the clearance rack.
Yeah.
Let me ask
It's
you.
a nice
though.
place to start.
It is a nice place to start. How about you? Do you like shopping, Peter?
Well, like most men, I shop all day, every day.
Oh, you do?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm like a typical guy. I hate shopping. I do it when I absolutely have to. You know, if I really need a new pair of jeans, I'll go out and I'll look, grab something and buy it.
It's really efficient.
In and out as
in and
fast as
out.
I can.
Yeah. When I need a pair of jeans, I go out to look for my jeans, but I also buy a shirt to match it, and I also get some shoes, and I also get a bag. And like I said, it puts a pretty big dent in my pocket. But the great thing about Korea is that there are a lot of sales and lots of places where you can buy things for inexpensive prices.
Well, it's a great bargain shopper's place. I
Yes,
mean,
it
people
is.
fly here from other countries around Asia to go shopping.
Yeah, that's true. That's
But
definitely true.
I have the problem where nothing fits me here. I have, longer arms than a typical Korean, and my feet are a little bigger. So
Oh, yeah.
I do all my shopping in America. I go
Oh.
once a year, and I'll drive a couple hours out to the outlet malls.
Yeah.
And just shop till I drop, pretty much, one day, and buy everything I need for the year.
Oh, that's awesome. That's efficient too. You
It's
seem
efficient.
to be a very efficient
Yeah,
shopper.
and it doesn't, it can put a little dent in your wallet, but if
Yeah.
you amortize it out over 12 months,
Right.
it's almost nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Do you like online shopping?
No.
You don't.
I need to see it on me first.
That's true. You can't try it on when you do online shopping, huh? Yeah, but the nice thing about online shopping is they have a lot of things in stock when they don't have it in stock or when it's out of stock in the stores. That reminds me, there's a big sale going on downtown. I'm gonna go. You wanna go?
Enjoy.
Okay.
Well, I think the talk between Rachel and Peter was pretty obvious. I think it's very similar to a common conversation between a male and a female, as the topic is shopping. Now, Rachel said that she really enjoys shopping. She told us a little bit about her shopping habits. When she goes to buy one item, she has to buy another item, plus another item, plus another item. I think usually girls are like that. But what did Peter say? Does he enjoy shopping? Well, he said, yeah, I shop all the time, but he was actually joking. He was being sarcastic. So I would say Peter does not really enjoy shopping. It's much more of a hassle for him. Let's take a look line by line at the conversation. Now, Peter asks Rachel whether she's a shopaholic. Rachel, are you a shopaholic? Now, what is a shopaholic? I'm sure you may know. You've heard of workaholic, which means work plus a holic. You are addicted to work, meaning you really enjoy working. You're addicted to working. But in this case, we have shopaholic, which means you're addicted to shopping. You love to shop. So you are a shopaholic. Now, she says, I have to admit, I am a shopaholic. Now, when you listen later on, pay attention to how Rachel says this. She doesn't say, I am a shopaholic. She says, I am a shopaholic. She's stressing that she is. She says, I am a shopaholic. So she says that she is a shopaholic, and she says, I love shopping. I love shopping. Usually, when I go out to shop, she talks about her shopping experience and her shopping habit. What did she say? I put a huge dent in my pocket. This is an idiomatic expression. Another very similar way of saying this is, I put a huge dent in my wallet. Okay? Pocket or wallet. You're putting a dent in it. What does that mean? Well, you're hurting your wallet or your pocket, meaning you're spending a lot of money. Put a dent in one's pocket, put a dent in one's wallet. We'll go over this later on. So she says, I put a huge dent in my pocket, meaning I spend a lot of money. But the good news is, I'm also a bargain shopper. Now, bargain. To bargain as a verb means to ask for a reduced price. Oh, can you give me 5% off? Can you give me 10% off? That is bargaining. But she says that she is a bargain shopper, which means she looks for low prices, items that are on sale. So she's a smart shopper, all right? All right, moving on. Now, Peter says, really? And she talks about how it's not fair to pay the whole price for something, so she tries to save all the time. And she says, I like to look at things on the clearance rack. what did I say? Clearance sale or clearances basically means to sell all their products at very low prices, at reduced prices, to get rid of them, right? So a clearance rack is a shelf or a rack that you can find products at very low prices. So that's where she goes to check out some products, okay? Moving on, it's a nice place to start, and then Rachel asks, do you like shopping, Peter? Now, what did he say? He said, well, like most men, I shop all day, every day. Yeah, he shops all day, the entire day, the whole day, from morning to evening, every day. And then Rachel says, oh, you do? And he says, I'm just kidding. So he was joking. He was being sarcastic. He says, I'm like a typical guy, an ordinary guy, like any guy. I hate shopping, okay? He hates shopping. And he explains when he shops. I do it when I absolutely have to. I shop only when I have to. And then if it says, if I really need a new pair of jeans, then I'll go out, look, grab something and buy it. So he's in a store, looks, and then he grabs something and he's out. So he shops very, very quickly, only when he needs to buy something. And of course, Rachel says it's really efficient. He says, in and out as fast as I can. In and out, we'll take a look at that later on. It means go in and coming back out very quickly. Now, Rachel explains, when I need a pair of jeans, I go out to look for my jeans. So look for jeans, but I also buy a shirt to match it, and I also get some shoes, and I also get a bag. So she needs jeans, and she goes out and buys a shirt to match it, to go with it. Also, I need shoes to go with my jeans. She buys shoes and also a bag. And she says, and like I said, it puts a pretty big dent in my pocket, meaning, well, it makes me spend a lot of money. Okay, let's move on. Now she says, but the great thing about Korea, she's talking about shopping in Korea, is that there are a lot of sales and lots of places where you can buy things for or at inexpensive prices, for low prices, she means, okay? Well, it's a great bargain shoppers. We talked about bargain shopper, but it's bargain shopper's place. It's a great place for bargain shoppers to shop. Simply put, it's a great bargain shopper's place, or it's a bargain shopper's paradise is another way of saying that. I mean, people fly here from other countries around Asia and they go shopping. Here we go. Now, he also says, but I have the problem where nothing fits me here. Here meaning Korea. And he says, so I do all my shopping in America. So Peter shops in America. Moving on, he goes once a year, and I'll drive a couple hours out, where? To the outlet malls. So he shops at outlet malls and just shop till I drop. This expression is an idiomatic expression. We'll go over that. I'll explain later. Shop till I drop, shop until I'm exhausted. Pretty much one day and buy everything I need for the year. So he goes shopping one day and buys everything for 1 year. And she says, that's awesome, that's efficient too. Now he says it can put a little dent in your wallet, a little dent, but if you amortize it over 12 months, okay, over 12 months, this means to pay in installments, okay, stretch it out. So pay it over 12 months, it's almost nothing, okay? Now, she asks, do you like online shopping? He says, I need to see it on me first, meaning I need to try it on first. Finally, you can't try it on when you do online shopping. You cannot try something on. But the nice thing about online shopping is that they have a lot of things in stock. In stock means they have the product, okay? They're not out of it. They're not sold out. When it's out of stock in stores, usually a lot of items are out of stock in stores, but on online shopping sites, they have many products. So they're usually in stock. And she says, that reminds me, there's a big sale going on downtown. I'm gonna go. You wanna go? And Peter says, enjoy, which means I'd rather not go. Okay, and that brings us to an end to the conversation. Now, here we go. Listen to it one more time.
So Rachel, are you a shopaholic?
Am I a shopaholic? I'll have to admit, I am a shopaholic. I love shopping. And usually when I go out to shop, I put a huge dent in my pocket. But the good news is, I'm also a bargain shopper.
Really?
I love sales. I really do because I almost feel that it's not fair to pay the whole price for something. So I really like to look at things on the clearance rack.
Yeah.
Let me ask you.
It's a nice place to start.
It is a nice place to start. How about you? Do you like shopping, Peter?
Well, like most men, I shop all day, every day.
Oh, you do?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm like a typical guy. I hate shopping. I do it when I absolutely have to. You know, if I really need a new pair of jeans, I'll go out and I'll look, grab something and buy it.
It's really efficient.
In and out as fast as I can.
Yeah. When I need a pair of jeans, I go out to look for my jeans, but I also buy a shirt to match it, and I also get some shoes, and I also get a bag. And like I said, it puts a pretty big dent in my pocket. But the great thing about Korea is that there are a lot of sales and lots of places where you can buy things for inexpensive prices.
Well, it's a great bargain shopper's place. I
Yes,
mean,
it
people
is.
fly here from other countries around Asia to go shopping.
Yeah, that's true. That's
But
definitely true.
I have the problem where nothing fits me here. I have, longer arms than a typical Korean, and my feet are a little bigger. So
Oh, yeah.
I do all my shopping in America. I go once a year, and I'll drive a couple hours out to the outlet malls.
Yeah.
And just shop till I drop, pretty much, one day, and buy everything I need for the year.
Oh, that's awesome. That's efficient too. You
It's
seem
efficient.
to be a very efficient
Yeah,
shopper.
and it doesn't, it can put a little dent in your wallet, but if
Yeah.
you amortize it out over 12 months,
Right.
it's almost nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Do you like online shopping?
No.
You don't.
I need to see it on me first.
That's true. You can't try it on when you do online shopping, huh? Yeah, but the nice thing about online shopping is they have a lot of things in stock when they don't have it in stock or when it's out of stock in the stores. That reminds me, there's a big sale going on downtown. I'm gonna go. You wanna go?
Enjoy.
Okay.
Now we're on to our next segment, which is time for actual expressions. Expressions that you can practice on your own or with a partner and make use of in a conversation or in an actual speaking interview. Now, first of all, let's take a look at some types of shoppers. As we take you through, try to decide what kind of shopper you are. Okay, quickly. Need-based customer. What is a need-based customer? It is a person that has a specific intention to buy a particular type of item and seek that item out. I think Peter is a need-based customer. So if you have an item you have to buy, you look for that item and you buy it and you're done, okay? Need-based customer. You buy something because you need it. Moving on to the next one. Discount customer. Yeah, a bargain shopper could perhaps be a discount customer. You only shop when there are markdowns, reduced prices, discounts. So markdowns means reduced prices or even discounts, sale products, right? So you only shop when there are markdowns. What about this one? Wandering customer. We talked about browsing, window shopping. What does wander mean? Wander means to walk about aimlessly without a specific goal or intention or an aim. So you usually have no specific need when walking into a store. You just walk in to look around, okay? That is a wandering customer. Impulse customer. Impulse. You do something instantly without thinking or planning. Impulse customer. I think in Korean it's 충동구매, right? That's impulse shopping. So are you an impulse customer? You go into a store on a whim, right? Without planning. Oh, there's a store. Let's walk in. So you go into a store on a whim and buy what seems good at the time. Oh, that looks nice. Do I need it? I don't need it, but I'll buy it. That means you are an impulse customer. All right, and a loyal customer means that you always go back to the same place and don't leave without making a purchase. So you always go back to the same store and buy something, no matter what. and then you leave, all right? So these are some types of shoppers, everyone. Think about what kind of shopper you are, and let's move on to some expressions you can use when talking about how you shop. You can say, I'm quite particular about what I buy. Now, if you say, I am particular about so-and-so, it means you are kind of picky, okay? You're picky. So you can say, I'm quite particular about what I buy. I am always on the lookout. Okay, you're always on to search for. You're always looking for novelties. And I am the first to buy them. I think we call these people an early adopter, right? But novelties here means unique objects, new things. So if something new comes out, you look for that and you buy it no matter what. So you usually are one of the ones that buy that item first, before others. When I shop, I make sure the items will carry through the seasons, meaning you can use the product over and over and over again, maybe for years and years. I compare prices by reading consumer reports and searching online websites beforehand. You do this before you buy something. I guess you are a smart shopper. What about this one? I keep an eye on when stores have their major annual sales. Department stores, even small shops, boutiques, they have major annual sales, meaning very big yearly sales. So you look for them and you go to those places. I look for sales. I look for clearances and snag the best buys. Snag means to buy. Okay, I'm going to get it. Okay, I'm going to get it very quickly, so you grab it before someone else buys it. So you look for sales and clearances, you find something you like, you grab it, which means you buy it. Blank, blank, make or makes me pull the trigger. Free shipping or best prices make me pull the trigger. Pull the trigger means to shoot a gun, which means in this case, you're spending lots of money, okay? Free shipping makes you spend money. Best prices makes you spend money. Moving on to where you shop, I shop for clothes at earth-friendly shops that carry recycled products. If you tend to buy recycled products, you can talk about going to eco-friendly shops or earth-friendly shops. What about, I frequent shops with an eclectic mix of products. We talked about this word before, eclectic, which means various, right? I think we talked about liking eclectic genres of music. In this case, a mix is a combination, different types. Eclectic means various as well, perhaps even selected. So you frequent shops or go to shops with very new, a combo of new and unique items. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I go to trendy boutiques with the latest designs or latest collections. Let's move on to the type of spender and finish it off. I consider myself a smart shopper. Smart shopper meaning not spending too much money, buying what you absolutely need. What about this one? Savvy bargainer. Savvy means knowledge, know-how. It means to understand something. So a savvy bargainer is a smart bargainer as well. You know how to bargain. So you're a smart bargainer or a smart shopper. Moving on to, I know all the ways to haggle for the best bargains. A bargain is a product, a good quality product sold at a low price, okay? So the quality is good and the price is good too. Now, you haggle for the best bargains, meaning you argue. No matter what, you get a discount. You pay exactly how much you want to pay for the item. Okay, and let's move on. Now, I look for sales that offer bargains galore. Now, galore, it basically means a lot, a huge quantity or an amount of, which means big bargains, okay? Bargains galore means the same thing as big bargains, okay? I look for sales that offer very big bargains or bargains galore. And moving on to some more, I'm likely to spend money on a few moderately priced items than on one quality item. Now, there are people that tend to buy just a few items, cheaper items, and they prefer to buy cheaper items, many of them, rather than buying one big or one small expensive item. So if you are a smart shopper, I would say you're likely to spend money on a few moderately, not too expensive items than one very expensive quality item. Okay, keep these tips in mind, everyone, and please use the expressions when you're talking about today's topic, which is shopping. Let's now move on to our next segment. But before that, listen to the actual talk one more time. Here's Peter and Rachel.
So Rachel, are you a shopaholic?
Am I a shopaholic? I'll have to admit, I am a shopaholic. I love shopping. And usually when I go out to shop, I put a huge dent in my pocket. But the good news is I'm also a bargain shopper.
Really?
I love sales. I really do, because I almost feel that it's not fair to pay the whole price for something. So I really like to look at things on the clearance rack.
Yeah.
Let me ask you.
It's a nice place to start.
It is a nice place to start. How about you? Do you like shopping, Peter?
Well, like most men, I shop all day, every day.
Oh, you do?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm like a typical guy. I hate shopping. I do it when I absolutely have to. You know, if I really need a new pair of jeans, I'll go out and I'll look, grab something and buy it.
It's really efficient.
In and out as fast as I can.
Yeah. When I need a pair of jeans, I go out to look for my jeans, but I also buy a shirt to match it, and I also get some shoes, and I also get a bag. And like I said, it puts a pretty big dent in my pocket. But the great thing about Korea is that there are a lot of sales and lots of places where you can buy things for inexpensive prices.
Well, it's a great bargain shopper's place. I
Yes,
mean,
it
people
is.
fly here from other countries around Asia to go shopping.
Yeah, that's true. That's
But
definitely true.
I have the problem where nothing fits me here. I have longer arms than a typical Korean, and my feet are a little bigger. So I do all my shopping in America. I go once a year, and I'll drive a couple hours out to the outlet malls.
Yeah.
And just shop till I drop, pretty much, one day, and buy everything I need for the year.
Oh, that's awesome. That's efficient too.
It's
seem
efficient.
To be a very efficient
Yeah,
shopper.
and it doesn't. It can put a little dent in your wallet, but if you amortize it out over 12 months,
Right.
It's almost nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Do you like online shopping?
No.
You don't.
I need to see it on me first.
That's true. You can't try it on when you do online shopping, huh? Yeah, but the nice thing about online shopping is they have a lot of things in stock when they don't have it in stock or when it's out of stock in the stores. That reminds me, there's a big sale going on downtown. I'm going to go. You want to go?
Enjoy.
Okay.
Now, we sure did cover a lot today. I was almost running out of breath, so I think it's about time for us to take a breather. I need one too. So let's slowly take a look at an idiom for today. Remember, everyone, try to relax and have fun with this segment. Today's idiom is snap up, to snap up. Snap means to, like a lobster or a snapper snaps. A dinosaur or even a crocodile snaps. It means to grab something very, very quickly. So snap up is today's idiom. Here is a sentence using snap up. While the salmon was on sale, Joe snapped up as much as he could. Okay, while the salmon was on sale, Joe snapped up as much as he could. Snap up, it means to buy something very, very quickly. Okay, so snag actually is a very similar expression with snap up. Here is a definition. Snap up means in Korean 값이 싸거나 몹시 갖고 싶었던 것을 가로채다, 잡아채다라는 뜻이에요. Okay, 덥석 사다, 잡아채다. In English, it means to buy something quickly because the price is so good or because you wanted the item so much, you just snap up the item, you just buy it instantly, okay? Or also if the item is hard to find and you spotted it, so you would buy it. Here's one more sentence using snap up. You can snap up the best bargains at supermarkets within an hour before they close. Like large discount stores, an hour or two before they close, they have large sales, or big sales actually, best bargains. Okay, great bargains. So a lot of people snap up the best bargains at supermarkets within an hour before they close. All right, everyone, today's idiom once again is snap up. Practice it and make use of it in the future.
Where do you enjoy shopping?
What do you usually buy? Who do you like to go with? Describe your shopping experience.
When I have to buy something, I really enjoy using online shopping malls because I think that I can buy shirts, t-shirts, pants, jackets, and other many items with very cheap price. And also, I think it is a very convenient way to use online shopping malls to buy something. First of all, even though I cannot try them on, I know exactly what size perfectly fits me, and many online stores provide various sizes. So all I need to do is to pick one which perfectly fits me. And in the process of using online shopping mall, all I need to do is just click once and to pay for that and to wait for them to be delivered. And sometimes the colors and sizes that I ordered were not as satisfactory as I expected before. However, I think that it is a very nice way to save my time and to save my money as well.
Now it is time for today's actual interview. That was a wonderful answer to the question. Now, what did he say? He usually shops online because it's faster, it's cheaper, it's more convenient, but there was a drawback, a disadvantage. It was that you cannot try on the clothes. But I guess, yeah, online shopping could be a very convenient way to shop for things. Let's take a look at how well he did, okay? So we were talking about shopping where he shops, and he mentioned, even though I cannot try them or the items on, I know exactly what size perfectly fits me, and many online stores provide various sizes. So he's talking about where he shops, and although there are a few drawbacks, disadvantages, he still chooses to do so because of what? Because many online stores provide various sizes. One thing I do want to point out here is the pronunciation of perfectly. Perfectly. Where does the stress go? It goes on the first syllable. Perfectly. Perfectly. But you said perfectly. So if you just switch that over to perfectly, okay, I think it will be wonderful. So it's perfectly, okay? Pronunciation, first syllable. Taking a look at the next one, sometimes the colors and sizes that I ordered were not as satisfactory. However, I think that it is a very nice way to save time and money as well. All right, he said to save my time and to save my money as well. That's absolutely fine, but I think it sounds simpler, okay? To say it is a nice way to save time and money as well. All right, let's move on and check out some oopsies for today. I can buy shirts, pants, jackets, and other many items with very cheap price. Now the problem here I would say is the order of these two words. Other many, so let's switch it over to I can buy shirts, pants, jackets, and many other items at or for very cheap prices. You're not buying one object or one item, you're buying many, many objects, so you should say cheap prices, okay? Let's take a look at one more. We're talking about the payment process, how he pays for the items. He said, all I need to do is just click once and to pay for that and to wait for them to be delivered. Up until this point, it's fine. Let's check out how we can change it. All I need to do is just click once, pay for my purchase, okay? Pay for that, no, pay for my purchase and wait for it or them to be delivered. So just small minor changes and you're done. Perfect. So good job once again. I do want to thank you for your time and effort, and that about brings us to an end to today's actual interview. All right, everyone, it's time for us to wrap it up already. Time flew by very, very quickly. But here's an idea. When you're actually having a conversation or doing an interview about shopping, try maybe adding your experience, adding your shopping experience. For example, you can say, I shopped till I dropped, or I shopped till I dropped dead. Or maybe if you are a male, you can say, I went shopping with my wife or girlfriend and I was exhausted To me, shopping is more of a mission than a social event. So talk about your experiences and make your story sound fun to the interviewer. That about does it for today, everyone. I'll be joining you again next time, and we'll be talking about vacations. I need a vacation. Don't you need a vacation? Anyhow, that's to come next time. Until then, take care and bye for now.